What up, my awesome viewers? It is Real Gian here, and I have the Note 9 Exynos edition, which is not the best version of the Note 9. And to tell you the truth, I am most likely going to still keep using this phone for quite some time. Because here's the thing with the S20. I know it's an awesome phone, especially the Ultra. The Ultra is really, really awesome. But coming from someone that has a Note 9, even though I have the inferior Note 9 too, like I don't have the Snapdragon one, like I have the inferior one, and I still think it is not worth it to make the jump. And here's why. Most of the things that you would do, you can still do on a Note 9. If you have a Note 9, if you have an S9 Plus or a Note 8, if this is you somewhere around that spectrum, you need to keep watching this. So, most of the things that you can do that you want to do with the S20, you can still do it with the phone that you currently have. And the only real big upgrade is the cameras. And here's the thing. This is what I learned the hard way. Was from smartphone cameras, the jump is nowhere near as much if you jump from like a smartphone camera to like an actual camera. Like a camera that's just dedicated to be a camera and not from a smartphone. Like the differences that I notice is like night and day. So if this is something that's you, I would say instead of jumping from a phone to a phone for the camera, jump from a phone to just buying a camera. That's most likely like the best possible option. And then if you're someone like me where you actually use your phone as like a personal emulator where you have like a controller, you have a dedicated controller to play emulators on, and like you do the thing where you hook your phone up to the TV and make it full screen, play like arcade games and things like that, most likely it's going to be the same thing. Like the upgrade here is really not significant enough to the point where it's worth it. Because there's this channel called ETA Prime. I'm not sure if you guys know that channel, but that's the guy that I used to go to for like my emulation needs when there's like a new phone that's coming out. And like the thing that I really want the most was that ROG2 from Asus. Because like that's like a dedicated gaming phone. Since now I already have a pretty good camera, I want like a gaming phone, just like a phone dedicated for gaming, because I really just want to play games now. So I seen some of like the tests, and I done some of the tests myself on the Note 9, and really not all that different. Yeah, I do agree. Some of the more graphic intensive games, it's just not going to work with this. Either you get really bad slowdown or really stupid frame rates where you can't play the game. So I totally get that. But is it worth it to spend an extra like $1,000? Because these things, they can trade in for like $300 now. I did a little trade-in thing at Best Buy. They take it for like $300, maybe less, maybe $150. Yeah, so not really worth all that much. And then just imagine, okay, let's just say, what if you actually do buy that S20 or S20 Ultra, spent that $1,500 a year down the line? No, not even a year. 6 months down the line, once the Note 20 comes out, this phone is going to be irrelevant. And then another 6 months down the line, once the S21 comes out, that phone's going to be irrelevant. Like seriously. Wow, that is just mind-boggling. So, here is like my best recommendation, right? Is that if you're coming from somebody with this kind of generation, like Note 9s or Note 8s or things like that, just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep using it until like the next like actual jump where like it's like night and day kind of jump, where like the jump really, really matters. But let's say if you're coming from somebody that's a lot older, maybe something like an LG V20 or like a Note 3 or something that's just like a lot older, get the S10 Plus. Because here's the thing, like from my time just kind of watching videos and understanding the S10 Plus, that is pretty much like the all-round phone. I would say the Note 10, but the Note 10 doesn't have a headphone jack, and the Note 10 is just not an all-round phone anymore. Like the S10 Plus really is that all-round phone, and you can get it for around like $500-600, and maybe even less if you can settle for the inferior Exynos version. Because for some reason Exynos is like the inferior versions now. I think like way back when, the Exynos version used to be the superior version, but I guess that day is now long gone. So yeah, there's also that rant for like a whole nother video. But for now, I would say look into that. If you're looking for like the best all-around phone right now, 2020, by the time I post this video sometime hopefully, go with the S10 Plus. That is like really, really good. It's a really nice phone. For like $500-600, that's a good deal. And if you're someone that's having like this kind of generation of phones, like Note 9, Note 8, S9 Plus, keep it. Like just keep using it, because most likely the camera is still really freaking good, and then the software is still pretty good. The processor, like all the specs, is still pretty freaking good. You can still play most of the emulators, games, and things like that. And let's be honest here, right? Some of the ones that you really want to do play, like Damon, PS2, and like some of the Dolphin stuff. Let's be honest here, you still can't really play it now. I mean, you can kind of, sort of, but it's like not every single game is going to work, and there's like a lot of these little loopholes that you're going to have to go through just so that you can get one game to work, or things like that. Little weird hiccups where it's not all smooth out yet. So I would say the best thing is just be patient, play with the stuff that you do have now, and then hopefully maybe like 2 to 3 years down the line, when they actually make something that's really, really worth it, and it's not going to be the folding phone. I'm pretty sure it won't be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my 2 cents. If you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell. You guys stay awesome.